From the News 3 studios, this is Local Living.
Welcome to Local Living. I'm your host, Nicole Reynolds. Back with me today is Doug Zuko from FastFit Body Sculpting. Doug, always a pleasure to have you in.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so today we're talking FastFit versus diet and exercise. What is the difference between the two?
Well, this is a segment for people that work out, right? They're doing everything right. They're going to the gym. They're sweating and doing all the hard work, but they're still not getting the results they want. They're not losing weight in the places they want to lose weight. It's because they're not losing visceral fat.
All right, and what is visceral fat?
Well, we have a diagram of visceral fat. So visceral fat is the fat that is underneath the muscle. Subcutaneous fat's the jiggly stuff on top, but visceral fat's the deep belly fat. And what happens around age 35 is we lose the ability to burn visceral fat.
Makes it a lot harder. And like you said, this is a segment for people who work out, who are doing everything right. We're talking with people kind of like bodybuilders who are in the gym every day.
And I want to show you that because, these guys work out. Don't tell me they don't work out. And they eat right. I mean, those guys a lot of times don't even ever cheat on their diet during a show. And look at the difference. Look at the extending belly, right? The one guy has a six-pack, but it's pushed out.
Right.
And that happens a lot because they have muscle, they have very little subcutaneous fat, but that visceral fat, once you get over the age of 35, or everybody's a little different, but especially over 40, it's not going anywhere.
Right, and visceral fat also does things to the heart and the liver.
It's very dangerous. It's much more than dangerous. This is what it does to the heart. All that fat caked on the heart gives off a lot of inflammation, which is the killer, the root of all evil. And we also have a picture of the liver, what it does to the liver. It actually gets into the liver, into the kidneys, causes fatty liver. A lot of people are walking around with a portion of their liver fatty. They don't even realize it because they have visceral fat. It's very dangerous.
My goodness. All right, well, let's see what some people have done by coming into FastFit to take that step to say, hey, I want to get rid of some of this visceral fat. We'll start with Jose and his success story.
And Jose's a prime example because he was diagnosed with a fatty liver. They told him that, nothing you can do about it. Well, look now. And, FastFit's we're not a medical facility. We don't cure disease. I want to make that very clear. But when you give the body what it needs, it's amazing what it can do. And Jose, look at the difference. He has abs. 25 pounds of fat later at age 55, lost 7 inches off his belly button, and look at his abs.
Okay, now we also have to talk about Jane because she did something similar.
Look at Jane. 31 pounds of fat gone, that visceral fat gone. And it also helps with subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous fat's very easy once you lose the visceral fat, right?
It's that tightening.
Absolutely. Look at the skin, how tight and toned it is. 59 years old, 31 pounds of fat later. Not just body weight, fat, gone.
Right.
And look at her shape. She looks like she's 30.
All right, so let's get some of our viewers who might be struggling with this in to come and see you. Best way to contact you, any special offers maybe that might be going on?
Fantastic offer. First 20 callers, call now, up to 60% off, 60% off. Just call now, come on in, and just, people that come in, 90% enroll in the program because they'd say one thing, this makes sense.
Right, and you educate them. It's not just, we're gonna put you on this program.
Absolutely. We educate them. We do a total body analysis, which shows their body fat percentage, their muscle mass, their fat mass, their cellular hydration, their metabolic age. So it's all spelled out for them, and we check on that every week so they know exactly what's going on.
Made it nice and easy for all of us. 1-800-FASTFIT. Doug, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me today.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thank you everyone at home for watching Local Living. We'll see you next time.